Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to FireStarTarot. I am Empress Egypt, and as you guys can tell from the title, this is going to be a twin flame energy check-in, okay? Before we get started, you guys, just remember, if the story is for you, you'll know. Don't try to make it fit. Obviously, my channel is all about healing, so with that being said, we'll go ahead and get into this reading, okay? I am going to be looking at the energy of Divine Feminine as well as Divine Masculine. So if you are a Divine Feminine, curious about your Divine Masculine, you'll be able to find out, as well as the Divine Masculines out there interested in your Divine Feminine, okay? I have stated in my other readings, you guys, the twin flame journey is unlike any other journey you will come across, and it is a belief just like it is believing in your creator, okay? So if you do not believe in the twin flame journey, then the chances are that you're probably not in a twin flame journey until you fully believe in it and accept it for what it is. It's also important to understand that no matter where your twin flame is at, you should be 100% confident in the connection, whether it happens in this life or the next, okay? All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and tap in and see what's going on. So we're going to pull energies from Spirit first, just messages from Spirit for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And then we will actually get into the energy check-in. Okay, you guys, I do have my chats on if you do want to ask about the reading. Remember, you guys, personal questions I will not ask. Personal questions will be a personal reading, and my email's in the description box if you guys are interested in a personal reading. Just email me and ask me for the my price list, and I'll send it your way, okay? No extended, you guys. I'm kind of taking a break from extendeds for a while. Giving you guys 12 videos a week and then trying to also do personal readings has been very, very stressful. So the extendeds are just kind of on hold for a little bit, okay? All right, so Divine Masculine first, we do have loosen your grip. I do need to get a new camera, you guys. I know my lighting's kind of shit. Work with me, you guys, okay? Loosen your grip, Divine Masculine. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in, okay? So Divine Masculine, obviously, Spirit for message is saying, hey, come on, allow me in. I'm knocking hard. Where are you at? Listen to me, okay? Follow your intuition, Divine Masculine. Definitely follow your intuition and allow God to take control over this journey, all right? Let's go ahead and get a message for Divine Feminine, please, Spirit. One message for Divine Feminine. Message for Divine Feminine, you guys. And I also go for jumpers in the deck. I won't pull it out, all right? And I will be giving you guys the last 3 videos for the zodiac signs this week, too, okay? The twin flame journey for Capricorn, Pisces, and I believe, where else? Aquarius. I almost forgot about you, Aquarius. So I will be giving you guys those today too, all right? So one Spirit, please, for Divine Masculine. I'm sorry, for Divine Feminine energy, please, Spirit. One message for Divine Feminine. One message for Divine Feminine. Thank you, Spirit. We also have for Divine Feminine, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability, okay? I do feel like, honestly, feminine energy has just been in this mind state to really create what it is that they want. Obviously, Spirit saying go for it, right? This is a confirmation for you, Divine Feminine. Whatever it is that you've been planning on manifesting, whatever it is that you feel like you're manifesting, this is basically a backup from Spirit. This is Spirit just saying, hey, look, you're an artist, you are manifesting, and just own this creativity that you have, right? Because it is a power from God. All right, so with that being said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading and see where you guys are at energetically, all right? So I am going to be pulling the current energy between both of you guys with the Starman Tarot, and then I will be looking at Divine Feminine as well as Divine Masculine, okay? All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and look at the current energy between the two, the connecting energy between you two, okay? We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the 6 of Cups. There's that twin flame connection, right? Childhood memories, you guys. You know, really feeling like, regardless here, I think feminine energy is just kind of really feeling like, you know, Divine Masculine's not going to take action. Or there's at least a little bit of doubt, of not fully knowing if Divine Masculine's going to take, you know, the opportunity to take action here when it comes to love. But I also feel like Divine Masculine kind of feels the same way too, a little scared to take action. All right. We also have the 6 of Cups, so I do feel like both of you guys are obviously thinking about each other here, okay? We also have the World card coming in, really trusting in just the universe and the way the universe works. We also have the Ace of Cups, you guys. Look at all this power of love coming through. You know, I will say here the past week with the energy readings, the energy's changed with Divine Masculine. So welcome, Divine Masculines. I know you're watching, all right? Yeah. Over on Facebook, you guys, keep it to the collective readings, please. We also have the Empress in reverse. Clearly, Divine Masculine knows that there's a disunion, a separation between the Empress, and the Empress feels this too clearly. Let's get a few more cards here, Spirit. A few more cards, please. We also have the Hierophant in reverse. Someone's being closed-minded, okay? Both you guys may be being closed-minded in different ways. We'll tap into it. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? New passionate beginning. So I'm feeling a lot of energy clearly. Please understand that, it's going to be all over the place, but especially when, there's still a lot of confusion within this journey on both sides. But, there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of love in this connection. Clearly, the Empress is feeling the disunion, as well as Divine Masculine feeling the disunion with the counterpart. There's a lot of just really thinking about memories and past tense energy. Really, both of you guys just sharing this same energy, okay? So this is telling me that you guys are probably dreaming about each other here. You guys are probably spying on each other, maybe one of you more than the other, or vice versa. Maybe you guys are switching roles back and forth, but the energy's here, okay, you guys? So there's a lot of love to be had. There's a lot of just trusting in the universe and the way things are working, just kind of trusting in that, and trusting again in the way divine timing is working out, okay? But clearly, there's still a little bit disunion. There's still a little bit of something being closed-minded or someone being closed-minded in this connection. So let's find out exactly who's doing what here, right? I wasn't really asking for anything yet, so just hold on a minute, Spirit. Spirit's really ready to go. Look, the Empress is still coming out in reverse, you guys, okay? So clearly this is a lot of the way that the Empress is thinking. I do feel like Divine Masculine is more in the confident kind of energy, even if there's still confusion. And I know Divine Feminine, you're probably asking, well, how is Divine Masculine, not being confused by this? Well, it's not that he's not, but maybe this separation has really left him with some time to really think about things here, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this King of Cups in reverse. Spirit, why is the King of Cups here in reverse? Okay. Conflicting is the Ace of Cups. Interesting. So this power of love is actually conflicting both of you guys here, okay? I feel like maybe you guys are both, in this energy of, is this real love or is this not? Is this twin flame journey? Does it really exist? There's a lot of doubt within this if this is real kind of connection, okay? There's, and just like I stated in the beginning of this reading, you guys, you have to have confidence in this connection. It is a belief, like believing in the creator. So if there's any doubt in the connection, it's going to create doubt in, is this love or is this not love? And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. I really feel like Divine Masculine's just not taking action because Divine Masculine's afraid that this love may not be real. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I can't make this shit up, right? So for the Emperor, it's the same way as the Empress, right? Divine Feminine's feeling the same way. Divine Feminine's feeling like, is my Emperor, is my counterpart going to take action here? Because I don't see him taking action, right? So there's a lot of questioning if this love is even real or not. Spirit, anything else when it comes to the King of Cups in reverse? King of Wands, no passion, right? No taking action when it comes to passion. Maybe Divine Masculine has taken his time. Maybe Divine Masculine has been in other situations here. Yeah, there was a brutal ending, okay? So obviously, Divine Masculine may be a little afraid here to take action because he knows he's fucked up in the past. Maybe there was an ending that he knows that he, really hurt Divine Feminine here. Also, the Four of Wands energy in reverse, right? He understands, too, that he broke foundations. He broke passionate creation foundation, right? And meaning, he's kind of feeling, Divine Masculine's feeling like here, honestly, that he knows that his actions in the past tense with passion, intimate connections, maybe without Divine Feminine, and ending situations that could have been, a lot of new passionate, like just a real passion. I feel like, honestly, whatever choices were taken here has kind of led Divine Masculine astray. Divine Masculine's not happy. He knows he ended things, right? And he created a lot of cruel and despair punishment for you, Divine Feminine. And he also knows that he shook up the actual foundation of the connection, right? Of the passion within this connection. So clearly, Divine Masculine's really feeling the separation. He's really feeling like, he doesn't know if this is real or not. He's really scared here. And so obviously it's stopping him from taking a lot of action, okay? Divine Feminine, clearly in the same concept, you really feel like Divine Masculine's just not going to take action. You're not understanding why, if he's not happy in the situation he's in. Why hasn't he moved forward towards you? So again, you're even questioning, is this love real? Is this really a twin flame? Like, I know I feel it, inside. I know this is what I want, but is it going to happen? Is it taking place? Okay. So again, you feel like this person has also just, destroyed the connection between you two by choosing other options and not sticking with you. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it is that you guys are actually sharing as far as this past, memory goes. Okay. What is it that you guys keep repeating in your head, right? What overplayed memories are you having here with the Six of Cups energy, all right? I do want to say that I do feel like this energy is a lot of just you remembering the happy moments, the love that was shared between you guys. Interesting. Yep, past destruction, okay? So you guys are both actually thinking about this ending pretty even here, right? You guys are both reliving this ending. Like, why did the ending take place? Why did the destruction take place in past tense, okay? So now for some of you guys, this is going to be actual destruction that happened in between your connection, like arguments, conflicts. Again, because I'm reaching so many of you guys and this is a collective reading, this is going to be the general energy fill. So you'll have to put your own situation into these equations. But for some of you, like I said, it's going to be like the arguments. You're thinking about the arguments a lot, but you're still missing this person and missing, you know, just the maybe after, right? The makeup sex, or just, you know, the appreciation of shit, right? Or maybe you're just thinking about, again, the ending really hard here. But for most of you guys, you're just really living in the moments, right, of the past, really thinking about just why it ended, how it ended, if it's coming back around, you know. And so there's a lot of, again, living in past tense energy here. Spirit, anything else when it comes to the Six of Cups energy? Five of Pentacles, yeah, being left out in the cold, of course, right? So I do feel like, obviously, you know, clearly the energy's here, right? Just feeling like the over and over again of this person walking away, right? I think it's like that torture within your own head. And Divine Feminine, I'm feeling this from your energy. I feel like you really think about the ending here. And for some of my Divine Masculines out there too, you know, maybe my male energy is in their feminine state. Maybe I have, you know, genders, you know, it's not specific here. So gender's very fluid. So this can be any situation. It's just understanding that the more emotional side of whoever is this person here is feeling really left out in the cold here. And so there's this emphasis of really just thinking about being left out in the cold. How could you leave me? How could you not come back to me? How could you not love me? I lost everything, my home, my house, my values, my traditions. And it's really just living in this energy. I forget which deck it is. I believe it's the Starman Tarot. In the Starman Tarot, it's like she's left out in the cold, or the family's left out in the cold, or he's left out in the cold, you know, whoever this is. Interesting enough, though, the key is always within sight. It's just that you're not looking the right way, right? So it's this energy of feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold by, you know, your counterpart, and just really feeling, you know, like you're never going to be able to get back in, or you're never going to have it again. So really, again, just really strong on the destruction of the connection, right? So there's a lot of emphasis just on thinking about the past here in general, all right? Let's go ahead and move on here to the World card. So if you guys are both trusting in the universe, maybe this is current energy, maybe this is moving forward in the connection. But clearly you guys are both putting your faith in the universe, right? And how the universe works. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, it's not, because you're tired of being depressed and waiting for somebody, right? You know, I will tell you, in the twin flame journey, it is the hardest, because you have to really try to, you know, I forget the word, what is it? Kairos, right? Chronos and Kairos time, right? Chronological order, timing, right? Framework. You have to almost look at a twin flame connection in a mythical type of time, right? So it's not really like this time frame of next week, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, tomorrow. You know, it's not a calendar like that. It's based off of the 5D energy, right? Or astrology. So timing in a twin flame connection is going to be different from timing in the 3D concept. So this is why I say it's truly a belief, because you have to understand how astrology works, how divine timing works, how putting your faith in divine is really all you can really do. Because if you're sitting here thinking of, is this person coming back to me this week? Is this person coming back to me next week? When? This is where it doesn't matter how much you put trust in the universe. If you're not fully using all the dynamics in the right way of this twin flame journey, it can be very, very hard on you. So hopefully you learned something here on my channel that makes it a little bit easier for you to put faith and trust in this connection. And when it's, you know, when it's ready, when you're ready, because the path of a twin flame journey is the connection when you're apart. It's the growth when you're apart. It's the expansion when you're apart. The twin flame journey is actually a reward, right? It's unlike a soulmate path. A soulmate path, yes, you learn lessons, but soulmates are made to come into your life to teach you something and then go just as quickly as they came in. Some can stay longer than others. especially if you fade it instead of following your destiny and you're afraid of actually taking a leap of faith into something magical and into something that is a belief. But you guys get what I'm saying. But regardless, you guys are both really just trusting in the universe because you both can agree here that you guys are each other's happiness in this twin flame connection. Seriously, okay? Spirit, why else is the World card here? Show me all of the appreciation, please. Six of Swords. So I do feel like both of you guys here are really planning on manifesting to both move forward to a new adventure. And hopefully your paths meet up. It's this energy of just, again, putting faith in the universe. And this is a current energy. I really feel strongly that maybe you guys are having a hard time struggling with it, but ultimately inside you really do feel like this is your twin flame, and vice versa, right? So it doesn't matter if divine masculine's on here, divine feminine's on here. Both of you guys are sharing this energy of trusting in the universe, trusting how, God is going to put you guys together, whether it's this life or not, right? It's understanding that you guys both have to walk away from things that no longer serve you. You both have to expand individually, and you guys are both feeling this. Like there's this Six of Swords energy. It's this energy to, of course, be victorious when it comes to leaving things that no longer serve you and moving forward. It's facing the fears no matter what that abyss looks like, and both of you guys are here, all right? We do have the Six of Wands in reverse, so I do feel like, honestly, there's a sense of appreciation for both of you when it comes to passion and intimacy, okay? Because this connection was so intimate and because it was so passion, in past tense, it hurt you really bad. Doesn't matter which side you're looking at it, okay? It hurt both of you guys really bad here. And the reason I say this, Nine of Wands energy in reverse as well. Okay, so this is telling me this is a person also that has ended things, okay, that has put the burdens onto the other one. This is why I say this is both of you here. So from the divine masculine's perspective, okay, divine masculine knows that in past tense energy, there was a lot of free give when it came to intimacy. Maybe he was intimate with you or she was intimate with you. You fell head over heels, and maybe they felt something, but they didn't know what it was. And so they run, okay, or they go to another intimate connection is exactly what I'm feeling. Okay, this is just the energy. It is what it is. Not all of you guys are going to be in that situation. So take what you need to and leave what doesn't fit. But it's this energy of divine masculine also understanding that he can't give that intimacy like he did before because that intimacy has led him astray or her astray, okay? Same thing with divine feminine here. I feel like divine feminine is starting to understand that without having this intimacy being seen elsewhere and not in her life or in her perspective or in her energy, like not having the intimacy, not having the passion, not having the creation, has really had divine feminine really dive deep when it comes to her creation. This is why you got the message, divine feminine, that you did, to just keep manifesting what it is that you're doing and to keep creating how you are creating because it's working. And that's exactly why there was a lack of intimacy now, right? That's why there's not this lack of intimacy, so that you guys could be both thankful for what it is that you can create individually. Now it's going to be different for each of you guys in different ways, right? So, and all of you guys in different ways, but I think you get what I'm saying. So here on my channel, if you guys are new, welcome. It's important to understand that my channel is about growth and healing and expansion. So you're not going to get a whole lot of like how the other readers do things. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this person's coming back to you to sweep you off your feet. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the reality of where you guys are at. And of course, it's up to you to predict your own futures. I'm not going to predict your future here, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Ace of Cups. Let's go ahead and see this love. Interesting. The King of Cups is in reverse too. So yeah, let's take a look at this Ace of Cups here. What's going on with the Ace of Cups, Spirit? Four of Swords in reverse. Again, with the foundations, I do feel like, honestly, the lack of foundation, like building, all right? So I do feel like a connection was always started with you guys. Time frame, again, doesn't matter here on my channel. Time's irrelevant. So it doesn't matter how long you guys were actually together, but there's an energy of the love that you guys have for each other is because of the lack of the foundations built. Does that make sense? So without the love that divine feminine gave divine masculine wouldn't know how to actually what was a good foundation and what wasn't, right? Because I feel like divine masculines had a whole lot of foundation and houses being built, and these houses haven't sustained his fulfillment. Like he's not happy. He's doing everything for everyone else. And I feel like in the same way, divine feminine, her home is her house. And I feel like for a long time, she didn't fully know what it was to honor herself, honor her home, and really grow within her own home. So I feel like the lack of, the fact that this love came in so strong and then it went away, in those moments again of when that love was gone, that love was starting to build for divine feminine. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of love here, and this love is beautiful in a divine connection like this, right? In the twin flame journey, again, that self-love is what is the most important thing about the twin flame journey. That's what a twin flame journey is. It's one of the hardest journeys you will ever go on in your life. It is one of the most painful journeys you will ever go on, because this is a connection that is always back and forth. And again, this connection is just painful in the separation, okay? Sorry, you guys, I'm kind of looking over the comments here. I do have my comments where I can see them if you do need to ask any questions, okay? So let's go ahead and take another look and see what else is going on here with this love. Clearly, y'all have more love. Spirit, show me what is going on with this love. How does divine feminine feel for divine masculine? And how does divine masculine feel for divine feminine here? Show me this power of love, Spirit. Show me this power of love. Yeah. So right now, you know, it's important to understand that a decision's not being made, okay? So divine masculine, this may be you. You know, divine feminine, maybe there's a decision you need to make. Maybe you still haven't fully made the decision to love yourself, right, 100% before trying to move on and find out if, you know, this is your twin flame connection or not, right? Because I know a lot of you guys are questioning this. But the Ace of Pentacles is here. So it's important to understand that no matter what, divine masculine, divine feminine, you can manifest this love that you want, okay? And I will tell you the power of love, you guys are manifesting this, okay? But the Judgment in reverse, right? So this is the consequences of the decisions not made, okay? So what is that telling me? That's telling me that the decisions not made is what created to this power of love, okay? Because again, I feel like divine feminine, you didn't fully know how to fully love yourself. And I mean 100% love yourself, value yourself, where, you know, separations like this wouldn't hurt you. Separations like this won't bother you, because you're 100% confident with no matter what, where you're at and where you're headed. And I feel like divine masculine felt that energy in past tense and wanted more confidence, wanted more, you know, but couldn't really point it out either because it was still an immature way of thinking as well. So, and I'm not saying divine feminine, all that's on you, but that's this power of love. This power of love is the separation that took place, the judgment that was made, right? The decision that wasn't made. I feel like there was never a decision made here in this connection in past tense to actually give it a go. I feel like this reading is for a lot of you guys where maybe you guys talked and then you were ghosted or something, because again, this is an energy of a decision never being made when it came to this love. So someone didn't make a decision here. Spirit, who didn't make the decision here? Who's not making the decision here? And because this is a mutual energy, this can be both of you. Spirit, show me why this power of love, why no decision is being made when it comes to this power of love. 10 of Wands, burdens. Yeah, both of you guys are carrying burdens here. So ironically enough, you know, this love, you guys are both still carrying a lot of burdens here with this love. I feel like divine masculine, you put a lot of guilt on yourself for the decision you didn't make, right? Maybe you're in a situation where you're not happy and you're sitting here looking at twin flame saying, oh my goodness, I think this is my twin flame. This is the only girl or the only guy that ever loved me. You know, why couldn't I see it for what it is? I'm not happy where I'm at. So you're carrying these burdens. And I feel like divine feminine, you carry the burdens of, was I not good enough for divine masculine? Did he not really love me? What is what I was feeling real? You know, Spirit, what else with this power of love? Sorry, you guys, I'm going to dive deep into this power of love. Okay. Spirit, what's going on with this power of love? What is this decision not being made with this power of love? Who's not making this decision? Spirit, who's not making this decision? We do have the Empress in reverse next, so we'll find out, but crossing, conflicting. Ooh, the Hierophant, Taurus energy twice on the table, okay? I'm a Taurus sun. So let me break this down in the way I'm feeling and then what it means as far as the cards go, okay? I'm really feeling like, honestly, both of you guys are being closed-minded to the possibility of what could be, okay? I feel like divine feminine, your energy's focused on divine masculine instead of yourself sometimes, not all the time, okay? Because I feel a lot of growth here, okay? But I'm also feeling this back and forth of this manifestation, this creation that you have. Like, I feel like 1 minute you're like, I'm going to manifest this twin flame. I've got this. I deserve this. you're confident in it, right? You're confident in yourself. You're like, I got this. I'm good, regardless if twin flame comes or not, right? And then it's like the next day you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe everything I believed was stupid. There's a back and forth energy here, okay? A conflicting energy. And this is for both of you guys. That was pertaining to divine feminine. For divine masculine, I feel like, honestly, divine masculine just doesn't really fully know maybe as much as divine feminine when it comes to spirituality, or vice versa. But divine masculine's in an energy of just not really knowing what he deserves, right? Knowing that he's not happy, but not fully understanding what it is that he deserves here. So again, both of you guys are being closed-minded to this love, okay? I feel like, again, divine feminine, you're seeing it from one dynamic, like you're seeing it from one perspective, and you're like, I've got to get my divine masculine. This is it. This is real. It's coming. And then the next minute, you're not trusting it. But ultimately, it still leaves to you loving yourself. That's what you've learned this whole time while you're in this separation. You've learned how to love yourself, be stable for yourself, be consistent for yourself, right? Yes, you're still seeking, right? You're still seeking answers in the 3D world, but eventually you'll fully trust yourself, okay? It's baby steps, all right? So let's go ahead and move on to the Empress in reverse here. Let me tell you, too, with the cards. The Hierophant in reverse is being closed-minded. It's not sharing tradition. It's not sharing values, not sharing your beliefs, not sharing, the things that you want, long-term goal, short-term goal. There's no teacher-student kind of energy here. It's just a Mr. Know-it-all kind of energy, or a Mrs. Know-it-all, and then all of a sudden the next day it's like you don't know shit, right? So it's a very back and forth energy here, okay? But let's see why the Empress is here in reverse. Spirit, why is the Empress coming through in reverse? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. So clearly because of lacks of divine feminine's, divine masculine's ability, right? Five of Wands, competition, yeah. Whew. So I do feel like, honestly, a lot of divine feminines are feeling like divine masculine has had many options. Divine masculine has many options. There's a lot of competition involved, or at least in past tense with the way you guys are thinking about past memories here. Maybe, divine feminine, like what I was saying, as far as, the defeat of the past tense, the ending, the destruction. Maybe there was cheating. Maybe there was, I don't know, there was competition, period, okay? And so there was always this energy of you really feeling like you had to compete for your divine masculine. So this energy still weighs heavy on you, okay? Again, past tense energy here. What's stopping you from this twin flame connection is you holding on to this past tense energy, the past memories of the competition. This person, your divine masculine, manifesting, but not with you, straight up. So it creates this disunion within the Empress. But let me tell you, I feel like divine masculine knows this too. I don't feel like divine masculine understood that during the time, but now that divine masculine is not 100% confident or happy where he's at, there's a lot of questioning. Dang, why did I have all that, why did I have all that competition myself? Why was I sitting there not just saying, okay, this is what I deserve and going after it, right? There was a lot of grabbing hands, right? Because these grabbing hands didn't know what they were grabbing. They were just trying to grab until they fulfilled their hands, not realizing that they had to fulfill their cups, not their hands, right? Spirit, why is the Empress here in reverse for divine masculine? Why is the Empress here for divine masculine? Show me what I need to see. Spirit, why is the Empress here for divine masculine? Five of Swords, interesting, very interesting. So I do feel like divine masculine feels like you guys are mirroring each other, okay? He's very confident with this mirroring energy. And he is basically in his head here about the things that he's done, past tense, current energy, the things he's not doing, right? Because of the pain that was caused. There's this energy of really having a lot of thoughts, and these thoughts ultimately really creating a lot of issues, right, in this separation, because he can't, it's like he's got 5 thoughts in his head, right? And it's interesting, 5 and 5, okay? So maybe there's 5 options here, and I don't mean 5 females or 5 men, but this is a strong significance for 5 things that he's really thinking about here, and these 5 things he's very intimate and passionate with, okay? It doesn't have to be a sexual connection. Again, this can be work, this can be, something art, this can be anything, but there's these thoughts that are waving very, very heavy on divine masculine. And I do feel like these thoughts, of course, they involve the Empress. Okay, it's all about the Empress here. So I do feel like, divine masculine here with this energy is thinking about divine feminine being intimate with someone else, right? Not only being intimate with someone else, I feel like Divine Masculine is feeling like there's competition now. Because Divine Masculine knows he fucked up in past tense, right? So again, if he made you feel like you had to compete, now he's feeling like he's going to have to compete, okay? I also feel like Divine Masculine is going to manifest, right? He's willing to fight. He's willing to see through this competition, right? He's willing to organize his thoughts. He's willing to manifest, okay? Because the Five of Swords, it can be about thinking about manifesting as well, right? Manifesting the things that are brutally beating up his head, right? The things he feels guilty for here. Spirit, why else is, okay, the High Priestess, right? Yeah, he's trusting his intuition here. Being left out in the cold. Oh, that's not, sorry. Conflicting energy. I don't know why I picked up the Five of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Again, so yeah, I do feel like, honestly, he knows that he has to trust his intuition here. I feel like before he would have ran in, Divine Masculine would have ran in and started an intimate connection with you right away. But this is an energy of not wanting to do that because in past tense, it's led him astray. Straight up, okay? And this is why the Universe card was here, because Divine Masculine is trusting in the divine, just the divine plan. Like, he knows this is a divine connection. Maybe Divine Masculine has researched here, but there's a strong energy of Divine Masculine literally knowing that the way he's thinking of you, you think of him, okay? Maybe he's having dreams. Maybe his spirit guides are speaking to him. I don't know what's going on, but I will tell you, Divine Masculine is trusting his intuition. He knows that the power of intimacy is very strong. The power of passion is very strong between you two. So there's this, do I come in passionate or do I not? Okay, do I trust my intuition or do I hold back? This is why there's the confliction of being open-minded. So I do feel like Divine Masculine right now is on the borderline of, do I take action when it comes to being passionate with her or do I not? Or him, depending on your situation. Anything else with the Empress in reverse? Let me go through the deck one more time for the Empress reverse, and then we'll move on to the Hierophant, and then we'll clarify a little bit more with Island Time Wellness. Nine of Pentacles, lack of wish fulfillment, all right? So yeah, Divine Masculine knows that he doesn't have wish fulfillment right now. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, it's bad karma. He knows he's getting his bad karma. And unfortunately, he knows that he's created bad karma for you too, okay? He knows that what he did in his past tense it was wrong, okay? It was really wrong here. He knows that what he thought was wish fulfillment wasn't. Where he's at is not happiness. He knows that you were his wish fulfillment. He knows this Empress is his wish fulfillment. But currently he feels like he is going through his bad karma, his bad cycles, bad manifestation, because he doesn't have this Empress. He does not have you, Divine Feminine, okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Hierophant and find out what's really going on here, who's being really closed-minded and what's going on. Spirit, why is the Hierophant here for Divine Feminine? Why is the Hierophant here for Divine Feminine? Spirit, why is the Hierophant here for Divine Feminine? Knight of Wands, yeah, and the Fool, yep. Interesting. So you guys are mirroring each other, right? Just like this is confirmation to Divine Masculine who is watching. If you felt like Divine Feminine felt the same way, was mirroring you when it came to your thoughts, it's very much true. Divine Feminine is afraid that you're not going to take a leap of faith. You're not going to try with her. And this Knight of Wands energy is you know, she doesn't know if you're going to take this new passionate beginning with her or not. Straight up. That's where Divine Feminine's at. Where's Divine Masculine at with this Hierophant? But honestly, Divine Feminine, that's you doubting. That's where you're blocking the connection. Remember when I said you're being closed-minded? That's exactly what's happening. Divine Feminine, you're being closed-minded because you don't think he's going to come in and sweep you off your feet. And yes, release the expectation of what Disney has made you think that a prince should be. Release the expectations that social media has made you think that a relationship should be, because no relationship's perfect and all relationships take work. It's just that the twin flame journey takes work separate, right? Again, a twin flame journey is the reward. So in union, you're great. There's no issues in union. The issues are in separation, okay? The outer influence, the fighting, the hurt, the pain, the walking away. But Divine Feminine, you're blocking, right? You're blocking yourself here. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse for Divine Masculine, Spirit? a pair, right? I mean, we have a lot of strong, wow, 4 cups. Yeah, okay. So, excuse me. Let me get back here. That's a lot of energy. Okay, so divine masculine, seriously. Look, divine masculine is releasing codependency issues here, okay? Seriously, the devil in reverse. This could also be you releasing Capricorn energy, okay? Divine masculines, maybe you're in a third-party situation. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Regardless, I feel like divine masculine, you know, in past tense, whatever situation you're in was an addiction. I feel like this intimacy, you know, intimacy was your biggest addiction, okay? Or maybe you had addictions that helped this intimacy, because like the two go hand in hand, right? Sometimes those lusty feelings, the seduction, the alcohol, the drugs, right? It can all kind of play a part of it. And divine feminine, understand that the intimacy, it's not that the intimacy wasn't real between you. It's just that for divine masculine, intimacy is kind of very similar everywhere. It's like he was chasing intimacy instead of chasing love, okay? So for divine masculine, that was his addiction. Divine masculine, your addiction is this toxic seduction, okay? So divine masculine, you want to communicate with divine feminine, okay? There's the 8 of Wands, right? This is you wanting to communicate and you wanting to take action really quickly here because you just can't hold it back anymore, okay? 5 of Cups in reverse. This is that energy of you walked away from this connection. You know you walked away here. There's a lot of guilt with you really knowing you walked away with the 5 of Cups in reverse. The Strength card and the Queen of Wands, okay? You know that this is your Queen of Wands energy. You know she's your Queen of Wands, right? You know, or he, depending, again, on your gender and where you're at. But this person makes you strong in some way, shape, or form, divine masculine. It's beautiful, but there's something here you're being closed-minded about, okay? Very closed-minded. So let me take a look here and see what's going on. So you've released codependency issues. You know you walked away from divine feminine. It created a lot of strength here. So what's going on? What are you being closed-minded about? You want to take communication. So interesting. 4 Cups on the bottom of the deck, blended pleasure, not knowing the difference between love and intimacy still. Let's clarify, because that doesn't really break it down for me. I will tell you, I do feel like divine masculine, you know, again, you feel really strong here. You want to communicate with divine feminine. But again, this is the Hierophant in reverse. So you're being closed-minded with these things, okay? And on the bottom of the deck with the 4 of Cups in reverse, this is telling me because of that blended pleasure, still not fully understanding the difference between intimacy and love. I feel like divine masculine, you may have just kind of had this epiphany that this is your person all of a sudden. Maybe you saw something, maybe synchronicity. But it's important to understand that if you're just awakening to this being your divine counterpart, there's an energy of you wanting to just come in again and take action, communicate passionately, intimately. And if your codependency is intimacy, if your addiction is intimacy, this can fuck up your addiction. You know what I'm saying? If you've kicked it this intimate, like, does that make sense? You're about to go after it again. So, let's clarify a little bit more in depth here with this, okay? And then where are we at on time? Because I've got to go live at 11:30 for Capricorn. Okay, we're good, you guys. We still have about an hour. King of Wands coming through. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, so I do feel like divine masculine, you know that there's an intimate connection and you know that'll never go away. And so I do feel like that's kind of a warning. You're being closed-minded. You're not fully understanding that you're not fully over those addictions yet. I feel like if you're not fully over those addictions and you come in with divine feminine, you take action. Where divine feminine's at, you know, and where you're at, we'll look at the possible outcome. But on that energy alone, I don't feel like it's where it needs to be. Divine feminine still has a little bit more, you know, faith inside to work on when it comes to the connection, and just being open-minded when it comes to the possibility of, okay, you guys, I'll talk about this later. Anyways, I'll get back to the energy. it's just understanding divine masculine that, again, this intimacy was an addiction for you. So you have to be careful here. But with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of passion for the things that you did not manifest with her. So there could be some blockages there. Spirit, clarify, please, the closed-minded to this. Why? What is being so closed-minded? What is the issues here? What are the blockages here? What are the blockages? The decision. Ah, interesting. The decision is conflicting you. Okay, so this is what you're not being open-minded to. So you guys are mirroring each other. Wow, really, very much so here. Okay. So divine masculine, you feel like you don't know if you should make this decision or not. You don't know if you can actually manifest with your divine feminine. You don't know if it's just another intimate connection and it's just because you haven't seen divine feminine, you want her badly. So there's this conflicting decision that needs to be made. But if you guys have seen any of my cycle readings, you know the very first step after having the power, after having the awakening, after having the dream, after seeing something, after hearing something, whatever it is, whatever that source is from divine that comes into your path that shows you there may be something there and you see it, the next step is to make a decision. You've never made the decision. That's why you don't know if this is a twin flame connection or not. The decision was never made in this connection, period. Straight up. Whoever this reading's for, 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, yeah, right? A lot of burdens not being released, okay? Very interesting. So let's go ahead and clarify just a little bit more here, and then we'll end this video, you guys, and hopefully this helps you with your energy check-ins, okay? So has divine feminine, you know what? Let's just see where divine feminine energy is at over here, okay? I'm not going to even clarify anything. There's no reason to. I understand what's going on here. So let's just pull divine feminine. How does divine feminine feel about divine masculine? All right, divine feminine to divine feminine here. I'm sorry, divine feminine to divine masculine. Maybe some of you guys are divine feminine to divine feminine. I don't know. Spirit, divine feminine energy towards divine masculine, please. That's beautiful. That's so cute. Aww. You're making me blush. So separation, clearly, you know, divine feminine really feels this separation really strongly here. You know, there's a lot of memories of just sitting there thinking about the sadness, the missing you, divine masculine, right? Divine feminine thinks about you a lot, okay, a lot. But divine feminine is unsure of the future, okay? We already know this, so it's just confirming. Wow. Divine feminine also knows you're in a karmic relationship. She knows it, okay? I do feel like sometimes too, divine feminine even questions because there's a lack of confidence in the connection. Even, you know, she questions if maybe she's a karmic relationship, right? There's a lot of passion here, right? Divine feminine feels this passion just as much as divine masculine does. But look, the kisses are here. Okay, this is unconditional love. Divine feminine loves you. She loves you so much, she's willing to equally give and receive, the 50-50, right? This is no war. This is you know, removing the line in the sand, right? This is that equal amount of energy, right? So it's an equal amount of affection. It's right. It's like when you give, she gives. And it's not where she takes all of you and you take all of her. It's that equal give, right? That's that unconditional love, that 50-50 love, right? Yeah. There's a lot of energy of divine feminine, really, yeah, clock, time, divine timing, right? Needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress, right? Divine feminine, honestly, I feel like you just need to really focus on the confidence, right? Your confidence a lot here. It's important to understand that confidence is number one in a twin flame connection, okay? If you don't have confidence, you're not where you need to be to be in a twin flame connection, just being honest. You need to be continuing to pray for your divine masculine, continue to pray for, you know, growth for you, for yourself. It's understanding that you may not get your twin flame in this lifetime. It is just what it is. When you have confidence in the love of your life, the twin flame, right? And I don't know how many tarot readers I have heard say that the twin flame reading is your splitting image. No, okay? A twin flame is the yin and yang. It is balance. It is duality. It is the total fucking opposite. You guys are not going to be similar in any way, shape, or form, right? This is why it's such a challenging connection, because in the separation, it's because you guys are unbalanced. You're not balanced. So again, this energy is just, it's a powerful energy because I feel it. It's a twin flame connection, but there's not enough confidence in it within yourself, feminine energy. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at masculine energy. How does divine masculine feel for divine feminine? All right, Spirit, how does divine masculine feel for divine feminine? You guys are not going to be the same, you know, but that's where you learn what that 50-50 is, right? You learn how to love yourself more, because this person didn't love you when you, like, when you don't love yourself, this person comes in and loves you, but you still need to have enough love in there to, no matter what this person does, you can still take care of yourself, divine feminine. Sorry about that. All right, divine masculine, how do you feel about divine feminine here? How do you feel about divine feminine? That's way too many cards, you guys. How do you feel about divine feminine, divine masculine? How do you feel about divine feminine here? A lot of hesitation for sure. I feel like divine masculine's waiting himself, right? He doesn't still, I feel like divine masculine, again, you guys are mirroring each other. I don't feel like you guys are fully trusting in this process. You don't fully trust in each other enough, but more importantly, you don't trust in yourself enough. Straight up, okay? Yeah, divine masculine, you're watching divine feminine here. You're ooh, Chile, right? Chile. Oh, man. So we have photograph and sunglasses, right? And we have the competition card, right? So this is just confirming what I was saying as far as divine masculine feels like there's competition. I feel like divine feminine, you haven't really announced if you're in a relationship or not. I don't feel like you've kind of really, or maybe some of you guys have, but divine masculine, I feel like you're really spying on divine feminine here. You're really trying to find out if she's got someone, what's going on here, because you're looking at her photos. There's just definitely an energy, divine feminine, of divine masculine really missing you and being nostalgic over you, okay? I do feel like divine masculine, you want to make new memories with divine feminine here, okay? So you're definitely watching, you're looking, you're definitely, your perception is really focused out. You may even be stalking her a little bit, okay? Calm down, bro, calm down. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over the shoulder of the other woman, right? Third party situations, could be the other man too, all right? So I do feel like, obviously, divine masculine, you may be in a relationship or just getting out of a relationship, or you have a crazy ex. It happens. I had one of those one time. He's good now, though. He's a good guy now. He's my kid's father. If you're watching Baby Daddy, you know what it is. Giving Baby Daddy a shout out, all right? Yeah, so Spirit, how does divine masculine feel for divine feminine? Let's get a few more cards. One more card, Spirit. One more card, please. Thank you. Date, yeah. Divine masculine, you want to date her. You want to get out there and meet her, right? Get out there and date with her, meet her, meet up with her, experience new things, right? You want to plan a date, set a date. I also feel this energy of the same kind of energy of this addiction. I feel like in the same energy, though, divine masculine, yeah, dragonfly, right? I do feel like there's an energy of divine masculine, you still kind of being a little hesitant of fully, especially when it comes to that intimacy, right? Those addictions that you face. Be careful. It's so cold in here, you guys. It's weird. I keep my house really cold. Like, it's so cold in here, and I have to have a blanket, and it's so weird. I could just turn the AC down, right? I mean, up. I don't have to have it so cold in here, but it's weird. I like it to be cold and to have a blanket. It's weird, okay? Like, my hairs, I don't know if you can see that, but my hairs are literally sticking straight up. Yeah, divine masculine, divine feminine, a little warning. Okay, divine masculine, still a little immature. Okay, he's more mature than where he was. And he's definitely focused on you right now because it's kind of like that energy of, I lost you. Oh, what are you doing? You're doing really well. I can see you. I'm seeing what you're doing. Are you in a relationship? There's still a little of immaturity here, okay? So current check-in, you guys, I do see you guys really progressing here. I still feel like both of you guys need a little bit of working on each other individually, okay, not together. I do see both of you guys. Wow, I do see the Emperor taking a new journey. Look, okay, let me go through this really quick. I haven't looked through the deck. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Wands energy, okay, taking a new passionate beginning, all right? And so I was curious. I was like, okay, well, maybe both of you guys are going to be taking a new passionate beginning here, okay? Next up, we have the Emperor, okay? The Emperor energy, right? The King of Kings. There you go, right? So I do feel like the Emperor is going to be taking a new passionate beginning, right? Towards the things interesting, the Four of Wands in reverse, the unbroken foundations, okay? Five of Wands, there we are, competing, all right? Like I told you, Divine Masculine does want to compete for you. I do feel like, honestly, there's still just a little bit of that codependency issue within yourself, Divine Masculine. You know, you got to be careful with the intimacy. But look, Seven of Wands energy, right? Releasing the problems and the fears, willing to fight through these problems and fears, right? For the decision that wasn't made, okay? The bad karma, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad karma. Again, these are just mirroring these same cards that came out. Eight of Pentacles, working hard, working very hard, Emperor, right? Working hard on manifesting, evaluating where you've been, where you're going, trusting in yourself, the alien energy, right? Two of Cups, twin flame union. Very interesting. So I will say, Divine Masculine, you know, you're taking action in the right direction. Keep it up. Keep following your intuition, just like Spirit said in the beginning. You know, you know what's up. Keep doing what you're doing. You're headed in the right path. Divine Feminine, you too, babe. Look, you've got, you know, a little bit of confidence issues, but other than that, I feel like the only thing that's really lagging on your end is just you putting enough faith in this connection, knowing that you'll know if this is your twin flame. Okay, you'll know. You don't have to question it, and that's kind of where it's at. So with that being said, you guys, I love each and every one of you. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. We'll be doing another energy check-in next week. Okay, you guys. Don't forget, all next week, zodiac signs, you versus them. I'm going to finish off this week with the twin flame connections per zodiac sign. Definitely check out your personal zodiac sign twin flame reading. Okay, we did energy check-ins on the twin flames for your personal zodiacs. Okay, so go check those out too, you guys. I also have a pick a card reading coming for you guys. I've been working on it off scene, offset, off live, off camera. All right, you guys. I'll be uploading those and also to Instagram. I know I've been kind of dry on Instagram. I am going to be doing weekly little videos for you guys, okay? Just kind of like energy check-ins when it comes to love. But as far as the twin flame journeys go, you guys, it's going to be all here on YouTube and Facebook, okay? All right, well, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.